Welcome to Pinewood Lake Park, Richland County's latest outdoor recreation destination. Located off Garner's Ferry Road just outside of Columbia, Pinewood Lake Park offers a unique escape from everyday life and provides a space to enjoy nature in a leisurely setting. The land has been through many owners over the past 2 centuries, and Richland County is determined to preserve its history.
While many area residents may remember the Bounty restaurant, we are able to trace the pond's history to a grist mill from before the American Revolution. The grist mill was actually a tub mill. It had a horizontal wheel that sat in the water, not a vertical wheel the way most people think of as a mill. We have managed to find a quarter of the top grinding wheel. Moved from owner to owner, the land was eventually passed on to Wright Denley's only niece, Mary, who was married to Henry Isaac Kaufman, a signer of the Ordinance of Secession. Over time, the land became the property of the Lakes family and later the Pagets. In 1913, Doug and Jones Kaufman purchased the property. They continued running the mill and developed the farm. What crops did they grow? Well, the brothers lost 2,000 bushels of corn and 1,000 bushels of oats in a 1915 barn fire, so he must surmise that is what they grew. In the early 1900s, Lakesland was a thriving community. It had one of the best schools in Richland County, 3 churches, 3 stores, a railroad depot, a post office, and most important, it had good roads. This brings us to what we believe is the oldest building on the property. We'll be better able to put a precise age on this building when we get the paneling off, but we believe it was built somewhere between 1913 and 1920.
After renaming the lake Kaufman Pond, the Kaufman family would continue to own the land for nearly 100 years. Kaufman Pond was at the center of the Lakesland community, so the Kaufman brothers decided to make it a place that the community could enjoy as well.
Almost 100 years ago, Doug and Jones Kaufman opened a swim and dance pavilion on this very spot. It had swings, a slide, a diving board, even a fence that marked the deeper water that people would sit on. Many people from the city and surrounding area came to enjoy the club. Fortunately, the water has been lowered to allow for some work on the pond, so we're able to see how far out the pavilion went into the water. You can actually swim under the pavilion and walk straight from the changing rooms into the water. We think that the original swim and dance pavilion was either burned or torn down and replaced by the Pinewood Club. And eventually, the club was managed on a regular basis by William Likes. From 1975 to the mid-80s, BC and Ebenet leased the pond for the Bounty restaurant, which was built in place of the pavilion. This is the main house on the property. It was built in 1930 for Doug's new bride, Maddie Sly Brooks. More than likely, his brother Nick, a contractor and a county commissioner, helped build this house. The first thing you may notice is the beautiful floors. After admiring the woodwork in the mudroom, you won't want to miss the gorgeous woodwork in the attic. You just don't see work like this.
In 2011, Richland County purchased much of the property, and now it is open to all who wish to enjoy its beauty.
This is a gem in Richland County, and to have it developed with housing or business would be, disastrous to destroy such beautiful property and destroy the water quality. So the vision was by Richland County is to purchase this property and give it or present it to the citizens of Richland County, citizens of the state, really to enjoy. So what we're doing is we're designing a facility where you can have picnic, different recreation purpose. Most parks have a basketball, gym, and exercise room and things like that. This is totally different. This is more for leisure activities. This is if you're having a family reunion, you can use some of the sheds we have built. A lot of people in the area love to fish, but they have to go to the Congaree or Watery or somewhere to fish. They can come right here in Lower Richland and fishing. Is having this gem in an urban sprawl area and still preserve where kids can come or people can come and enjoy nature. Just being here, you can see and feel, right, what it's all about. This park is unique and different from the rest.
Richland County hopes you will come enjoy Pinewood Lake Park. Additional enhancements of the property are being considered, but it already provides a wonderful and convenient place for you and your family to come and reconnect with nature. Through fishing, walking, birdwatching, gardening, or cooking out with your family, you can enjoy this gem in the heart of our community, and for the first time, it is open to all who wish to enjoy it.